While one can easily agree with Pascal that recycling is only a portion of what needs to be done, improving recycling programs, offering more areas for recycling, and offering incentives for recycling will play a large part in cleaning up our oceans. In Seattle, Washington, Mayor Nichols and the Seattle Council Chair Richard Conlon proposed in April 2007 ordinances that would ban polystyrene food containers and include a bag fee of 20 cents charge for plastic or paper bags at grocery stores, drugstores, and convenience stores. Beach Environmental Campaign Hawaii, or BECH, is a nonprofit and volunteer organization which works to bring about awareness and bring solutions to the issues of the marine debris that is on the beaches of Hawaii. Along with increased awareness, volunteers make a huge difference in helping to clean up debris on beaches. The debris that is cleaned up is taken for recycling. On a single day of cleaning, the volunteers clear away at least 25,000 pieces of plastic and around 12 cubic yards of driftwood. The volunteers do not expect anything in return for their services. However, a short educational presentation is shown to educate the volunteers on marine debris, its harmful effects on marine life, and where it comes from. The volunteers are also offered door prizes, which are products donated by local organizations, and treats like ice cream, which is donated by Ben & Jerry's. Unfortunately, even with cleanup crews standing by on land, marine debris is all too commonplace across the Earth's oceans and beaches. Implementing zero waste plans on ships can help alleviate the 20% of waste estimated to make up the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. Zero waste plans that include the components of waste reduction, reuse, and recycle, and increase enforcement on international treaties, especially Annex V of the International Convention for the Prevention of Pollution from Ships. While the zero waste plans will assist in lowering, if not eliminating, waste produced at sea, a realistic solution to this problem is for people to manage waste on land before it can reach the oceans. Just as a number of cities are banning the use of plastic bags, a number of supermarket chains are following suit voluntarily. The changes the supermarkets are making include asking individuals to reuse or recycle plastic bags or begin using canvas bags or biodegradable bags. While many individuals may not appreciate the change, one must remember that even downcycling is a much better solution instead of creating even more landfill waste. As a way to manage land waste, a website was created to assist people who find they have an unusual amount of plastic grocery bags, but no location that is convenient for recycling. The website, plasticbagrecycling.org, offers a searchable database of plastic bag recycling locations. They can also help people recycle other things like all clean clear bags labeled with a number 2 or number 4, plastic dry cleaning bags, plastic newspaper bags, paper towel and toilet paper plastic wrap, and retail bags. Again, to reiterate what Pascal said, recycling is part of the puzzle. However, recycling is not the only answer to this problem. In order to work through the proposed solution, methods must be developed and implemented that assist in breaking down the non-biodegradable plastics that are floating in the garbage patch. A particular issue is the non-biodegradable plastics take up a lot of space within landfills, and plastics do require special handling at waste incinerators. By developing and implementing technology to break down the non-biodegradable plastics, the current plastics in the patch can be sifted and broken down safely. These technologies will help reduce the size of the current patch and help stop the debris from land making its way out to the ocean and recreating the patch again. Two types of technology currently being looked into are plasma technology and the use of orange peels. Plasma is a powerful source of strong energy that transfers waste material as a radiant energy. When the waste material is subjected to the concentration of the energy, the excitation of the waste's molecular bonds is so tremendous that the waste breaks into pieces, returning to its elemental components or atoms. This happens because the arc in the plasma plum could reach up to 30,000 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 3 times hotter than the surface of the sun. While this may seem extreme and impossible, a plasma converter is controlled by a computer. It does operate at a normal atmospheric pressure very safely and very quietly and makes it easy to use. Another option being explored is the breakdown of polystyrene plastic, or styrofoam, through the use of oranges. This may seem ridiculous to the average person, however, the solution could be this simple. The Jakarta Post in 2008 reported that some high school students had discovered a way to help break down polystyrene into a more non-toxic and safe to dispose of solution, which can then decompose through the microorganisms within the soil and in the air. Orange peels contain limonene, which is a substance used as an industrial degreaser in orange cleaners that became popular. The students proved that orange peels could be used to dissolve styrofoam through a series of simple research and experiments they conducted in their school's science lab. Could this solution not only be a viable means of breaking down styrofoam, but also an affordable process that does not require high-end technology? This possible solution, while more research is needed, proves that even the simplest of ideas from unexpected people could make an extraordinary impact to the world. The use of technologies to remove non-biodegradable plastics helps clean the ocean and land of plastics that already exist. However, by transitioning to the use of biodegradable plastics, the oceans could remain clean, and whatever plastic is used would not present a threat to creating a mass like what exists in our oceans now. In fact, biodegradable plastics can be used as a benefit to the environment. Biodegradable must first be defined as materials which decompose through actions of fungi, bacteria, and other living organisms. Just about all plastics are petroleum-based, which means that plastics are created from other petroleum products and oil. Until recently, plastics have been considered as inevitably non-biodegradable. However, the modern world presents different techniques being implemented to produce biodegradable. These plastics are being explored, developed, and marketed by different industries. To create these biodegradable plastics, manufacturers are using organic compounds like bamboo, silk, cornstarch, and sugar. The use of these compounds helps larger pieces of plastic break down into smaller pieces, complete to the molecular level. One can be optimistic that some industries and governments are taking the steps necessary to replace the manufacturing of non-biodegradable plastics with the processes to create biodegradable counterparts. Multiple examples exist showing communities, states, and nations migrating to a more environmentally friendly process of packaging materials. For example, Alaska and Oregon mandates that plastic rings that bind together a six-pack of soda and beer must be biodegradable. In addition to this, Italy has completely banned non-biodegradable plastics. Europeans have also been using biodegradable plastic shopping bags as mulch for new crops since 1975. The possibilities are endless when moving towards the use of biodegradable plastics. Unfortunately, as with any major project plan, one will encounter barriers. The economic, political, and legal barriers exist even when discussing a topic as important to the world as cleaning up the oceans. Because the problem is a result of the actions of multiple nations and the solution would take the cohesive efforts of these nations, one can easily see the problems that are presented. Each proposal for the solution can be rebutted based on the economic, political, and legal barriers that exist. Stress remains on the fact that this is an international problem without international laws.